Hi everybody, Enosh here with some exciting news. I am really excited about this. It just came out of nowhere and I couldn't be happier. This year is shaping up to be an amazing year for movies and I really hope that this one is going to pay off. I'm talking about a semi-sequel kind of deal to Cloverfield the movie. It's not Cloverfield 2, but it's related to Cloverfield. They're calling it Blood Kin or something like that to the Cloverfield movie. So let's talk about this real quick. Last night, before I went to bed, just happened to jump online, and a friend of mine had tagged me in a post from Collider.com talking about this sequel or semi-sequel to the movie Cloverfield and how it was set up. Now, there's a new movie, obviously, that came out, it's coming out this week, about the Benghazi situation. And before that comes this trailer. Now, let's talk about this, because this is so kind of cool how this all came about. We know that J.J. Abrams is very secretive, and I know usually I'm doing Star Wars stuff, so if you want to relate it somehow to that, J.J. Abrams is part of this, because he's producing it. Bad Robot is producing this movie, and he had a part in the original Cloverfield movie. Now, the campaign that went behind Cloverfield was awesome. They had websites, they had places you could go, they had dummy sites set up like they were businesses that don't really exist, and there were just all kinds of really cool tie-ins. Now, out comes this movie. Now, this was a movie that was originally put together. I mean, it was a known property that was being produced by J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot. It's being directed by Dan Trachtenberg. And it was a movie that was called Valencia. It had a working title called Valencia, or at one point it was called The Cellar. And all that had been known about it was about some people that were kind of in a bomb shelter kind of situation, and it just didn't get talked about. It was there, it was out there, and then it just kind of stopped. And so all of a sudden, yesterday, the trailer for this movie is attached to the Benghazi movie, and there's a bunch of surprises. It stars John Goodman. It's got John Goodman, and how can you go wrong with John Goodman? He's just a great guy. He's a great actor. It's got a guy named John Gallagher in it, and also Elizabeth Winstead. And it starts out with the old song, I Think We're Alone Now, and kind of continues on from there. You see people playing games and putting puzzles together, and it looks like just three people in a home enjoying themselves, and slowly it gets darker and darker and darker until the point where you see the girl is chained up or handcuffed in a room. She ends up hitting John Goodman over the head with a glass, runs out to this door, which looks like the door to a bunker, and she looks out, she closes the door behind her. John Goodman's yelling, "No, no, no, you're going to kill us all, you're going to get us all killed." She looks out the window, and we don't know what she sees, except for up pops the word Cloverfield, and then 10 Cloverfield Lane. So this movie is called 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I am excited. And not only that, but here is the cool thing. Usually when we find out about movies and we're looking forward to movies, we have a long time to wait for this movie. This movie is coming out March 11th. March 11th, this movie is coming out. Oh my goodness, I'm about ready to lose it. I found out, like I said, last night before I went to sleep, and I had a hard time sleeping because I just was thinking about what could this movie be? What could this movie mean? Will it explain things from Cloverfield? Will it ask new questions? When is it set? Is it set during the events? Is it set after the events? It's kind of like this post-apocalyptic thing. You know, did the creature not die at the end of Cloverfield? We never found out. You know, they couldn't kill the creature throughout the whole entire movie, and then they bombed New York, so what happened? Are you as excited about this possibility as I am? Because I am over here just losing my mind thinking about all the possibilities with this. Now, I don't know much about the director. I do know that he directed that Portal, you know, the game Portal. He directed a short film called No Escape based on that, and I did see that. That seemed pretty decent. So let's see what happens. What are your thoughts on Cloverfield 2, or should I say 10 Cloverfield Lane? Are you excited about this? Did you like the first one? Is it a lion? If you paid attention to any of the initial things for the Cloverfield movie, there was this misconception that somebody was yelling, "It's a lion." People actually thought it was a Voltron movie because they thought that they were saying it's a lion, but they weren't. They were saying it's alive. But I am super excited about this, as you can probably tell. Are you excited for this movie? Let me know what you think. Post your comments down in the comment section. Go find the trailer, go watch the trailer, and then let me know what you think of the trailer and what this means and how cool is it that they were able to keep this under wraps with Hollywood now having so many leaks all the time, and there's so many movies that we hear about and kind of know the entire story before the movie even comes out. It is so cool that they made an entire movie, put it all together, it's all set in the can, ready to go, and coming out in just about 2 months. Before Batman versus Superman even. How cool is that? Hey, leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel and come back for even more, because we have more Star Wars news coming up later today. All right? We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.